This is Joe, and welcome to my backyard. What we're going to do here is make a novice attempt at growing some tomatoes and red peppers from the comfort of your back deck. I confess I'm really a novice. I really don't know how to boil water typically, but as a start here, we went to 3 different places, picked up 3 different choices, and we're going to compare them as the summer goes. They're all going to be growing tomatoes and red peppers. We're going to see how that goes first throughout the summer. We have 3 different products that we're going to be comparing, and we'll give you periodic updates. The first one we're going to tell you about is the Marchioro Oreo. It's M-A-R-C-H-I-O-R-O sub-irrigation deck planter. It took a little bit longer to assemble than the other 2 that we're going to show you, but the whole premise is that in the bottom there's a water reservoir, and then from there you've got the soil, and what you want. We had to make sure we don't overwater. We had to drill holes in the bottom of the planter, which they said was easily to be popped off, but it wasn't. The whole area wasn't. It was filled, so we had to use a minor drill to get it done. Now it has a water reservoir here, and as soon as the water reservoir fills up and it starts draining through the bottom, then you know you don't need any more water. So we'll keep an eye on this as we go. This thing cost, I believe, $90. It was bought at a retail shop down in Rehoboth Beach area. So we put a couple tomato plants, and we put a little red pepper plant in here. Hopefully they're not too crowded here, but we'll see how that goes as the summer progresses here. Our next planter that we use, a deck planter, is from Earthbox. I think you can get them online, but also you can get them at different garden centers. So we went to the local garden center, and we procured this. Now this is a little bit smaller than the first one we showed you, but it still looks like it's going to work here. The same premise. There's a water reservoir in the bottom, and then you fill it up with soil. And in the kit itself, they give you casters to roll in case you want to move the planter. The first one you had to get the casters were optional. And they gave you some potting soil along with it. So it was a little bit better deal, actually. I think this one cost maybe $54. Plus we bought a couple tomato plants, and we have one actually we have 2 red pepper plants here and 1 tomato plant. So a little smaller than the first version that we showed you, and hopefully this will spring a lot of tomatoes too, and peppers. Our third tomato planter is the ever popular internet and cable TV Topsy Turvy. Now I used this last year, quite frankly, with limited results. I had a little trouble with some rodents, and it didn't fare too well. But hopefully we're going to give it another try. The whole premise here is that you put the soil in here, but before you do it, you feed the plant in the bottom upside down, and there's a little sponge area inside that holds the plant inside the cylinder here. So then you fill it up with water, and you add soil as it gets lower over the growing season. So we put 1 tomato plant here. We're going to see how that flourishes over the summer. But we're looking for big things here, for having you over for some mozzarella and tomato salads and nice fresh green salads that we'll be able to send to you online. But it's May 3rd right now, so it's kind of early in the season. 60 days from now we should be getting a nice bumper, 60 days or longer, we should be getting a nice bumper crop. But in the meantime, we'll be giving you some updates as we see the progress of each one of these tomato planters and pepper planters. So till later, enjoy and have a good day.